Family like the church ought to be placed. Why God's plan is not happening? So this is the main problem. This is the heart of the talk actually. Why are those things that I mentioned before not happening? So there's a lot of things. One, God has lost his central place in the family. Parents do not bring up children in discipline and instruction of the Lord. Parents look instead to psychology, husband-wife confusion of roles, stress on materialism. So, obviously, we try to harm our own family because we do things that is not centered to God. As we know, ideally, our family should be Christ-centered. So if we're not Christ-centered, then we're in trouble. The family itself is losing its importance. One of these are being too busy at work. There are times that we only do. Just imagine yourself in the morning. What are you doing? You rush. You wake up. You rush. You print if you need something to print in your work, and you do a quick breakfast. You run to your car and drive. But most of the time we forgot to even kiss our children. Most of the time we even forgot to say goodbye to our wife. Or our wife forgot to say goodbye to us. Because we're being preoccupied too much of what we do every day. Or routinary thing that we do. Pace of modern life has become fast. So what it is, families under attack. Pace of modern life has become fast. We always notice like it's been July 26 already, so the month's almost done. But have we ever reviewed what happened in that month? Probably we only remember that we're too busy, but that's why days are coming fast. And we're too preoccupied, we have a lot of things to do, we have deadlines, and if you have deadlines, days really just move fast. But who's suffering? Our family. But did you ever say like, hey, it's been a month now, and wow, it's been a great time with my family. We rarely say that because we've been preoccupied with a lot of things. Just to give you an insight. We tend to lose time for God. We tend to lose time for our family because we're too busy at work. And this work that we do, this is a blessing. So, have you noticed that we've been so busy that we couldn't attend to our family, we couldn't attend to our lives, we couldn't attend to our faith because we've been too busy to a blessing that was given by God. Just weird, right? It's like this work is a blessing. God gave us this work. God gave us this resource for income to provide for our family, but we never tend to give some time back to God and to our family because we're too busy enjoying the blessing that was given to us. What can we do about it? Before going to the what can we do about it, I just wanted to have some analogy. I couldn't find any analogy for the family. This is a pack of 6 water. And just imagine this is a family. Family of 6. Father and 4 kids. And it was sealed to be pure, fresh, and ready to drink, ready to nourish. This ideally is what God wants us to be, what God ideally wants our family to be. Sealed. Because the family was delivered to us sealed and fresh. But the thing is, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of things that attacks us. There's a lot of things that attacks and wanted to destroy that packaging, that manufactured package, you know, the characteristic of being sealed in together and pure. Now, so we get this pen. Imagine this pen is the devil. So the devil has to penetrate. So the devil penetrated the seal. But the devil said it's not enough. I just penetrated it. They are still together. So the devil is very, very persistent. I want to destroy this family. So he couldn't destroy the family altogether because we're strong together, right? Now the devil is going to choose one of them. The devil choose one. Maybe the father, maybe the son, maybe the mom. No, the devil is trying to destroy one of the family. So the pen could not penetrate the water. It's too big. The devil can be bigger as what we could imagine. But the devil is very sneaky. He'll penetrate the person in the finest way he can. So let's try. Just the pick of the pen. The shiny pick of the pen wanted to penetrate the water. But how is he going to do that? He's going to do it in a very sneaky way, like this. Now what happened to the person? What happened to the person? He's not pure anymore. Because he's been penetrated by the devil without us even knowing it. Right? This is not magic. This is really happening. We're being penetrated by the devil without us being knowing it. Even how sealed we are. How sealed we are. The devil can penetrate. But the thing is, another analogy. But even we're pure, God is willing to take us. Even we're contaminated. Even we're contaminated, God is willing to take us back to Him. I imagine myself as God. I'm going to drink it even though it's contaminated. Because I'm thirsty. Because I want to get the tip of my pen also. Sorry. So as I mentioned, what's happening right now is not magic. It's really, the devil is finding its way to penetrate us in any way he can. So we just have to be ready. We just have to be open-minded. We just have to be alert and see what's going to happen and how does the devil trying to penetrate our family. Not just the family, but our own self, because the devil can choose any one of us. Okay, what can we do? Make a decision in family you want God's plan to happen. Build a strong family. Pray together as a family. Fathers assume full responsibility of material and spiritual needs of the family. Learn more about God's vision for your family. Seek other Christian couples for support. So basically, that's why we're here. That's why Couples for Christ are here. We know that we can handle attacks, but without the spiritual nourishment, we're weaker. Now, being part of the CFC and having the chance to have the support from the CFC, we have another layer of defense. Another layer of defense coming from our community. That's why we're here, wanting to share to you how beautiful it is, how easy life is being part of the community. How easy it is to retaliate, how easy it is to defend ourselves from these attacks. Conclusion. I love conclusions. The Holy Family of Nazareth is our model. God has planned for our families, but the evil one wants to prevent this plan from happening. We should seek the protection and guidance of the Holy Family of Nazareth to make God's plans to happen. With all the challenges that our families have to face, and with the role expected of us to play, build strong Christian families, we need God's power, the power of the Holy Spirit, to help us in all this. After this talk, I just wanted to request not only our participants but also our service team to continue to be strong in faith and continue to be alert, continue to be aware of what's happening around us, because this is the only way we can definitely defend ourselves, defend our families. Our family is such a beautiful thing. Our family is such a blessing, and all the other blessing just goes through our family. It's the main blessing, the gift of life, the gift of togetherness, the gift of love, and it's just our responsibility as a family member, as a dad, as a Christian, to always be ready and always be nourished and strong to defend ourselves from these attacks. Again, I thank you very much for allowing me to speak. And again, I know you've heard a lot of people talking here, but I'm not close to them. Their performance like this, but I'm trying. And
You did well.
and thank you so much.
Can I try that trick? Good job, brother. Andre. Another round of applause.